In this lesson, I want to go over schedules, and specifically the audit schedules that are now included in the template that I built. So, yeah, there's schedules. Anything with an audit in front of it is meant to just be kind of used as like a check. They do not live. The audit schedules do not live in the view map. They only live in the project map. So this is where you'll find them. So this basically, let me see. So it'll show something. Well, anyway, so this is a schedule that'll kind of let you graphically review all openings. This is a schedule that just also kind of gives some BIMX information that it'll make more sense once it's filled out. Here's the object inventory. So yeah, you can kind of see what the element ID is if you want to be able to change it here. I don't know why it's called accessory space or accessory. I'll have to double check that, but this just kind of gives you a place where you can kind of graphically look at stuff and make sure it's labeled the way you want it. It's labeled. It's let's see, it's on the right design option. Like if you want to place it on the main model, or if you find that it's not in the right place. So this is a place where you can kind of just quickly kind of scroll through, look at every object that's in your file, and make sure it's where it's supposed to be design option wise. Same with like slabs and roofs. That should show up here. I think it's not showing up because I've got, let's see, why is it? Because design option is not set. So, like if I go to legends and favorites, yeah, then it'll show up. So you can kind of see what wall types are in. Walls and slabs, what's in there. If you want to, again, kind of make sure it's actually classified where it should be classified. Make sure it's interior, exterior, where you want it. It gives you places to just kind of go object by object and make sure, it's saved in the right spot. So that's why some of these schedules are here. Same with the wall schedule. If I go in here, set this design option set to placed favorites, things will show up. So when you move things to your main model, you can just kind of also just do a check that way under the scheme settings. So there's this design option. Main model, make sure that like right now everything's where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on legends since nothing is showing up. So that's kind of a check there. Also, there's some indices that you can use as well. Again, this will be kind of a change index. So whatever kind of shows up as a change, it'll be listed here, like by sheet or by plan. This drawing index, this again, you'll get to see what's in what section of your view map here quickly. It's kind of organized by these sets and subsets, what layout it's on, and the nice thing here too is what the name is if you want to change it. But here you can make sure it's on like the right drawing set. Like if you want color, like on a code plan, maybe you want color, it's set to working, or maybe you want it to be black and white or grayscale, and you can change it to print. So there's just kind of a place where you can just double check everything, and you can make sure too, you can check your scale, make sure everything's like the correct scale that you want it to be on. So that's the purpose of the drawing index. The layout index, similar, it'll tell you whether or not a layout's been published or transmitted. It'll tell you the status if it's work in progress. Along those lines, again, it'll give you the layout name of what's on that sheet. and the scale, so you can change the scale there. And then also, yeah, the view map index. So in the view map, again, this will kind of tell you the layer combination that certain things are set to. You can change that here. You can change the floor plans. So basically this is a good way to just kind of go through and make sure like this is all separated by, okay, this is the reflecting ceiling plans. I've got everything on the right layers. I've got the correct model view option. Let's see if I can I freeze that? I think you can. I just don't remember how to do it. Yeah, the design options, make sure it's on the correct main model when you get to it. Or, this is a way to check to make sure you've got the right overrides, graphic overrides on things too. So this is just a quick check to kind of just go through and a quick place to, make changes. Again, you get your pen set, your dimension set. So this is just kind of a place where you can make quick changes on a group of drawings. So that's the main thing. And then here is again the indice for the new sheet index. So yeah, this will just kind of push out transmittal set, transmittal ID, date, and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more information that's included. Other than that, I think the other things, I do have another audit schedule here. I think that's old, so I'll get rid of those. Yeah. Well, maybe I won't. Well, I think this kind of takes the place of it. So yeah, I'll get rid of these. I had missed cleaning these up. I'll delete that schedule. Yeah. But again, I've got some Newport Beach specific ones. This will take the zones and kind of graphically show, like if I take this design option set and do legends, you'll see. Yeah, it'll kind of populate. So it goes by level, so I can assign the zone to a level. It'll tell me what the measured area is, and then it'll total for that zone. So this is interactive, so no longer need to kind of like manually calculate. The same for like the open volume areas. Again, if I place that to legends, it'll just kind of help me calculate all those things that I have to show in charts. And I've got these schedules linked back into where are you? I think it's this one, or is it? No, I think I put it under code plans, the area analysis. Yeah, so you'll see it kind of. It'll calculate in here and fill that in. So I'll be able to see what I want to see. Anyway, so that's those. A couple, the stuff we've had before. This isn't any different. Door legends. Yeah, so this also is, if I put this on, you'll see how this looks. Yeah, so this is a schedule that will kind of give you the doors that are in there. You can double check the handing if that's been selected. Double check whether it's interior, whether it's tagged or not. And it'll group things as well. So like if I want to, let's say instead of individually tagging each door, I want to just get a list of like all my 28 by 80 doors. How many do I have? I can group those into a single door type. Similar. Let's see. I have done it for. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Interior door schedule. Interior material schedule. Where are you? Windows. Oh, it's a window. Yeah, similar for windows. Again, let's change this option set. Yeah, you'll get a graphic view of the windows that are in the project. And you get a double check. Okay, are all my sill heights consistent? All my head heights consistent where they want to be? Again, have did they have the right ID, or some things tagged incorrectly. So this is just kind of a graphic way to make sure that things are the way you want them to be. So that's kind of a brief overview of schedules. Otherwise, everything else is kind of, schedules we've used before. There's just a couple tweaks I've made. But the main thing I just wanted to point out is just these audit schedules and how they can be used for, let's see how this one populates. Yeah, used to just kind of double check your stuff. Or if something's not looking right, maybe you can come in here and this will help you sort out why it's not looking the way you want it to look. All right, I think that's it for this video on schedules. Oh, I do want to go through one thing real quick, sorry, before we go there. So I'll just use this as an example. I think I kind of covered this in favorites, but I'll just cover it again. Yeah, I've got the text types for the schedules set up as a favorite. So you've got this section here, schedules. So if you have a grand total, header, headline, that all goes to kind of like different formats that you're allowed to have. So there's a favorite text style for that as well. So I just wanted to double check that I point that out. So it should make making formatting easier, making sure all your schedules look the same. They're using the same text, everything's the same size. Just go through whenever you go through and make a schedule, or you're working on a schedule, you can just double check that it's using the correct favorite. All right, that's it for schedules.